Get my hands on him.
3rd and 8. Here comes the pressure. Nowhere to go. And Newton's down at the 22. Wolf and Miller both get to the quarterback.
Von Miller just so fast that they don't have the answer. To the outside. They even make him go farther than he usually would, but what a spin move to get back in. Makes contact with Rimmers.
Catch at the 32, 46-yard punt. 16-7. The Broncos lead it. Denver defense has scored 7 points and allowed only 7 points. Here's how they scored in the first quarter.
Speed. You got speed on defense, which Denver's the fastest defense in the NFL. It causes turnovers. You're there before.
16-7. Denver leads it after 3. We'll return to Levi Stadium after this message and a word from 17. Provided the spark. 3rd and 14. Ball's out of his hand. And it's recovered by Carolina. It looked like at midfield.
Harris.
For the Panthers. Might have been Michael Orr.
False start. Offense. Number 73. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Well, Michael Orr.
Tackles were moving early.
Yeah, both did.
Michael Orr, who won a ring with the Ravens 3 years ago and who took Cam's plea, saying, I need you to sign here. I don't want you.
Flag could have been thrown there, and it wasn't. Bradley Roby got away with one.
This is a crucial field goal from 39 yards to bring it to a 1-score game. Gano. And the kick is good. The field goal set up by the fumble. Exception. They had 2 pass plays over 40 yards.
Well, just to show you what they think of their defense, their pass coverage.
9. Rushing forward, ball comes out of the hands of Newton. It's on the ground and still on the ground. Picked up by T.J. Ward at the 4-yard line. Von Miller did it again. He knocked it out of the hands of Newton.
Here he comes, number 58. Von Miller against Mike Rimmers one more time. Cam Newton didn't feel it, didn't step up. The football just taken out of his hand. Cam Newton decides not to dive in there.
Yeah, he backed away from it. He jumped away instead of jumping into the pile.
Yep. I guess he made a decision it wasn't worth to go in there and get it. Should have dove in, had a chance to recover it.
And not DPI, defensive pass interference. 1st and goal. And Anderson right back in. And he's in the end zone for the touchdown. Point margin. Peyton's done the math and says we've got to go for 2 here with 3:08 remaining. Anderson carry.
Well, that was some run. And he ran right through Luke Kuechly to get that touchdown. Watch number 59. Boy, C.J. Anderson determined.
First.
Looks like a touchdown.
Anderson's put together a nice game.
About that to us a little, just saying he's learned to be more patient, knowing if you just keep working hard and doing what we see, these type of runs, that sooner or later he's going to bust one and get those extra yards.
Touchdowns confirmed. Week 1, we had Denver hosting Baltimore in our Friday practice meeting. You looked at our group and said Denver has a Super Bowl winning defense. You saw it before the first game. 2-point conversion coming up. A drive from a couple out from the gun. Hits the pass to Fowler to make it 24-10.
Fowler, same thing we just saw to the outside where they got the holding penalty against Josh Norman. Little stutter go to the inside. Beats Roman Harper. After what we saw, you get to 24 because of the defensive plays. No question about that. All the opportunities Denver's defense has created.
And it's Jackson. And then Ware wrapping him up at the 5.
You know, we talk about Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, but it's just the inside players. We didn't give them enough credit tonight. 97, Malik Jackson, DeMarcus Ware, everybody's chasing Cam Newton.
That's the 7th time that Newton has been sacked in this game. The second one, the Lombardi Trophy, soon to be presented. One Hall of Fame quarterback, one eventual Hall of Fame quarterback who ever retired after winning the Super Bowl, and that's John Elway. And before Peyton took the field today, John was the oldest to ever play in this game. Peyton soon.
You know, you talk about Peyton Manning. Let me just say this. We did ask him about, well, how do you want to be remembered? And I thought his answer, of course, was just perfect. He goes, I want to be remembered as being a good teammate, respected by all the coaches and my peers. I want everybody to know I love the game of football.
He said, brought him back from 14 down against New England in the regular season and Cincinnati to win in overtime. I don't know if anyone ever saw the script, though, that Peyton would come back from the foot injury, come back as a backup, re-enter the game, week 17, when it's a turnover-filled football home, and he gets doused here. He's going to become the first, again, to ever win the Super Bowl as a head coach for the same team he played for. Said, I learned a great deal passing through Baltimore last year. It's not always so much about X's and O's, but the morale of the team was really big learning experience for him watching the way John Harbaugh operated.
Yeah, I think he is coached a little differently here in Denver than he did down in Houston. Connecting with the players a little more. That's what this game is about. Can you connect to the players and get their best of their ability out of them? And hey, Gary Kubiak winning the Super Bowl says it all.
Even Evan Mathis, the left guard for the Broncos, is out there recording the moment.
Situation requires a 10-second runoff. So please put 1 second on the game clock. 1 second.
Mercifully, they run it down to 1 second. The first to ever get to 200 wins. Some of the records. And the Denver Broncos have taken Super Bowl 50. right, Tracy, down to you.
Well, thanks a lot, Jim. And Peyton is feeling right now your second Super Bowl, but what a season it was for you to get this win today. What does that mean?
Well, it's very special, Tracy. This game was much like this season has been. It really tested our toughness, our resilience, our unselfishness, and so it's only fitting it kind of turned out that way. And great bunch of teammates, great bunch of guys I got to play with, and I just feel very, very grateful.
You mentioned this season, but does this win make you think about all the seasons you've had and just all the successes and what a career it's been? Do you reflect on that right now at this moment?
Sure, you certainly do. You know, on the bus rides, and of course you get asked a lot of questions, and you reflect about on all the coaches and family members and friends that have helped you get to a Super Bowl, get to this point. So I'm very grateful. I've taken the time to call those people, tell them how much I appreciate their support, and obviously it's very special to cap it off with a Super Bowl championship.
So Peyton, is this your final game for your career?
You know, I'll take some time to reflect. I got a couple of priorities first. I want to go kiss my wife and my kids. I want to go, you know, hug my family. I'm going to drink a lot of Budweiser tonight, Tracy, and I promise you that. And so I'm going to take care of those things first, and definitely going to say a little prayer and thank the man upstairs for this great opportunity, and I'm just very grateful.
Go do it, enjoy it, congratulations.
Thank you, Tracy.